If you know me, you know I loved High School Musical. I know every song. I know every dance move. I know everything about High School Musical from, bro, 20 years, bro. What the I think I missed the 20th. I saw it on YouTube that it was playing High School Musical on the 20th. But, bro,
So, what exactly are we filming
I'm getting
here for
emotional
Disney?
already.
We are shooting the High School Musical.
High School Musical.
And what a good movie it is.
Oh, I know. It's going to be fantastic.
My heart.
On January 20th, 2026, history was made. High School Musical, a Disney Channel
History.
original movie, aired and changed the channel and pop culture forever. High School Musical came at a time where the network was aiming to replicate the magic they had seen in the hit DCOM original Cheetah Girls, which was the network's first musical film, as well as the success of Even Stevens and That's So Raven musical episodes. But unlike the Cheetah Girls, which was adapted from a book series, this would be a completely original movie musical, Disney Channel's first. The channel embarked on a nationwide search for the cast, which for most would end up being their breakout roles. Finally, 20 years ago, January 20th, 2006, at 8/7 Central, High School Musical aired, and to call it lightning in a bottle would be an understatement. Over 7.7 million viewers, including a 6-year-old me, tuned in to watch, making it the most watched DCOM premiere at the time. As I said, Disney looked far and wide for the core 6.
Over 600 boys and girls auditioned for the movie. The process for the actors, it was not...
Bro, you don't understand. Like, these songs in this movie are life-changing. Like, some of these songs you will hear at somebody's wedding.
like a traditional audition.
Landing on Zac Efron as Troy Bolton, Vanessa Ann Hudgens,
Troy Bolton,
as she went at the time, as Gabriela Montez.
Don't get me started on Troy.
As Ashley Tisdale as Sharpay Evans, Corbin Blue as
Don't get me started on Ashley Tisdale.
Chad Danforth, Monique Coleman as Taylor McKessie, and
Sharpay, same.
Israel Beale as Ryan Evans. For avid Disney Channel watchers, we were familiar with Ashley Tisdale, who played Maddie Fitzpatrick in The Sweet Life, but everyone else was a new face. For a movie that filmed over the course of 4 weeks, the way the cast gelled is really special to see. Though on-screen rivals, Ashley and Vanessa were actually two of the closest since they had already worked together prior, and their friendship was iconic.
We have nicknames for each other, and it's V and A, and we go like this. V-A?
I remember being obsessed with their YouTube videos that they would post, and Vanessa was even...
Bro, I didn't know they had YouTube videos. See, bro, I was really young when this came out. I think I was like maybe 7 or 8 or something when this came out, when this first came out. So I did not know they had freaking YouTube videos together. I would have been, bro.
Of Ashley's bridesmaid at her wedding in 2014. But
She was her bridesmaid? That is so cute.
One of Ashley's bridesmaid at her wedding in 2014. But we're gonna move past the status of their friendship today. And of course, HSM gave birth to the OG Disney couple, Zanessa.
Me and Zach got paired
Oh
up
my
every
gosh,
single
but they were so cute together.
time. So I was like, well, hopefully this is a good thing.
They were everything to me. I was definitely parasocial about them. Like, I did not play about them. To be fair, I was a child. A quick rundown of the plot in case you got amnesia. On New Year's Eve 2005, Troy Bolton is vacationing at a ski lodge in Utah and is at a teen's New Year's Eve party when a karaoke MC randomly selects him and a girl who's caught reading a book, who we come to find is Gabriela Montez. Side note, as someone who spent a lot of their time reading in public, it didn't matter where, I felt so seen by Gabriela. Like, that's my girl. It's also important to note that before they sing, the MC's like, you guys are gonna thank me for this one day.
Someday you guys might thank me for this.
They never thanked him.
Or not.
And that was history. Like, that was history. Thank you for your service. Lives were changed for real. Troy and Gabriella end up singing a song. They're both surprised to find that they have a lot of fun, given that neither of them are singers or like to really sing. And they exchange numbers, expecting to never see each other, only to run into each other really shortly after in New Mexico at East High, where Gabriella transferred, which ends up being the school that Troy goes to. They're both curious about auditioning for the school musical, or musicale, as Miss Darby says.
Musicale.
Having found that they really enjoyed singing
Why we said it at the same time?
together. Gabriella, who was known at her old
Ain't she a Leo?
school as a freaky genius girl, is desperate to try something new, but it's tough because she gets nervous in front of crowds. And Troy, the captain of the basketball team as a mere 5'8" junior, sorry Troy, it's all love, has only known basketball his entire life and is terrified of what people might think of him. Essentially, being multifaceted at East High is illegal.
Suddenly people think that they can do
I mean, if he a baller, he a baller.
other stuff.
He could do other stuff. That's Troy Bolton.
Stuff that's not their stuff.
Everything's his stuff, just like me.
You find your thing, you stick to it, and you don't have any friends outside of it. And that's what the movie is. It takes you on a journey of what happens when you dare to try something new. I think one of the key reasons why this movie has...
Are we going to talk about how Drew Seeley was singing for Troy Bolton the whole first season? I said first season, the whole first movie of High School Musical.
Continues to resonate with so many people after 20 years is just how pertinent the message remains, especially for a lot of us who grew up watching the movies. I feel like especially as you get older, it's nice to have a reminder that it's okay to try something new. It may be unlike Troy and Gabriella with singing, you'll suck at it, but at least you tried. And I think with the rise of social media, with there being even more ways of being perceived and more outside opinions, the message is all the more resounding. You can spend your whole life not going after something because of fear, and that's no way to fully live. There's a quote.
That's definitely no way to live, bro. Do what the freak you want to do that makes you, do what you're passionate about that could possibly lead to money.
That essentially goes, freedom is on the other side of cringe, and this movie embodies that. The heart of every
The music, bro.
musical is the music, and you can have all the best actors and cast, but even all the chemistry in the world won't save a show with bad music. And boy, was every song a banger.
Go in and
banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. Like, this movie came with all the bangers. Thank you, Kenny Ortega. Yes, I still remember your name. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. Banger.
sing the song the way that we heard it on the demo. Sometimes we would add different parts just to make it sound like there's a whole bunch of people.
And I just gotta say.
The soundtrack charted at #1 on the Billboard chart, the lead single Breaking Free charting at #4. The soundtrack was also the highest selling album in the US in 2006. You have to remember this was a random straight to TV Disney Channel original movie. No one was expecting this. And you can tell because they literally threw these teen Andrew Seeley in a studio for 5 days. Yes,
Andrew Seeley
only had 5 days to record. Insane. And what is a memorable musical without iconic choreography? We, as a society,
that dance through, I was there for that night. I was there for every night. The sing-alongs, the dance-alongs, everything alongs.
We have to band together and give Kenny Ortega his retroactive Grammy, Emmy, Oscar, Tony. I don't care that it wasn't.
Give him everything
On Broadway for his work on this movie.
He won
Emmy,
all of that?
Oscar, Tony. I don't care that it wasn't.
Of course, shout out to these iconic assistant directors. Oh, I'm about to say he actually won this.
On Broadway.
He probably did.
For his work on this movie, this man is a legend, a visionary, and he had to be.
Kenny is a character. Kenny is the heart of this movie. I mean, he's directing, he's choreographing.
Like, to direct and choreograph these masterpieces, Disney was not playing around when they hired him. The man literally choreographed for Michael Jackson and other huge talents.
He did.
And Kenny had them sweating, undergoing a 2-week boot camp to learn all the choreography.
We show up and we have 2 weeks of intense dance rehearsals.
Left foot, that's the key. Step forward to the left foot, left, now lean back.
Something about Kenny is that his choreography really shines in his large ensemble numbers. Everyone knows how important the ending number, We're All in This Together, is. It is the flagship High School Musical choreo that most people know. To this day, I have not forgotten it.
Me either.
But my personal favorite Ortega choreography in this movie, it has to be Stick to the Status Quo.
Yes, bro. In the
context of this movie, this number is a twist on the quintessential cafeteria scene, laying the groundwork of clique divisions that we've seen in teen movies like Mean Girls and Napoleon Dynamite. But rather than exploring the social hierarchy per se, the number and choreography tell a story of clique divisions and expectations each member of the clique are expected to adhere to, despite the urge to freely express other interests. And justice for Martha, the breakdancer in particular, because like it seems like nobody wants.
I like to pop and lock and jam and break.
It's to pop and lock and jab and break, or whatever she says.
Pop and lock and jam and break.
Is that even legal?
And I
Is that
also
even
definitely
legal?
shout out the stoner, or sorry, skater dude. I genuinely think he introduced me to the concept of a cello.
I play the cello. Awesome.
So, is it a saw?
A saw?
And before y'all come for me, I was 6. So, and yeah, it's a number that I never get tired of watching. The intricacy, the detail that go into making a number of the scale work is so magical.
Every person has a specific move or reaction that they have to do. None of it is just someone moving to move.
Monique Coleman, who plays Taylor, said it herself. She said that as she was watching the monitor as this number was getting filmed, and she described it as pure magic. And it was.
Pure
Another magical
magic.
number for me is Breaking Free. It's my favorite song in the movie. It's the moment where...
Which High School Musical you think was the best? Me personally, I love High School Musical 3 because they have the most emotional songs up there because they're about to leave and graduate. But the first is always iconic, and the second one, Sharpay, yes, girl. I don't know. Which one is the best?
Troy and Gabriella really just...
Let me know in the comments.
Go for it. Zach and Vanessa's chemistry is perfect. You can really feel their nerves, but also feel their excitement when they finally break free of the expectations of their peers, their parents, and themselves, and just go after what they want. Compared to the grander numbers, the choreography here is simple, and it's just more loose and natural. I will always be obsessed with Zac Efron's moonwalk here, and also the way that he spins Vanessa right before the second chorus. It is perfection. Chills.
What the freak? Bro, I already got GTA Live. I already got GTA RP.
Throughout its 20-year legacy, HSM remains a monument of Disney Channel. Honestly, Disney in general. High School Musical was and is still inescapable. Like, they slapped those actors' faces on any piece of merch possible. To this day, you can go online.
Oh my gosh, my cat is scratching the freaking carpet.
To the official Disney store and buy a shirt that says we're all in this together. Or jerseys. You can find official merch that is being made to this day. Not only that, but the musical was so successful that the core main cast, all except for Zach, who was busy with another musical, Hairspray, embarked on a 51...
He did go on Hairspray. I haven't really seen Hairspray. I seen it, but it's not really like... I don't know. It's cool.
Show arena tour across North and South America.
I'm Monique dancing like a crazy woman. Oh, here's Corbin.
But Drew Seeley was the one that sung for Zac Efron in the first movie. Is that why? Did they plan this? Did they know he was going to be on a different musical? Did they know Zac Efron was going to be on Hairspray?
Again, this was a made-for-TV children's movie that was filmed in 4 weeks. Insane. I do have a list of concerts I would go to if I had a time machine, and you better trust this is
Corbin Blue hair was
on that
everything.
list. I am forever jealous of those of you who were able to experience it in person. Obviously, the success of HSM led to even more successful sequels in its subsequent years, with the third movie being made by Walt Disney Studios and getting a theatrical release, which, fun fact, does make it, in fact,
That was in the movies? I think it was in the movies.
not a decom, contrary to popular belief. Another fun fact, I think I have the most controversial rating of these movies. I feel like most people's order goes 2, 3, 1, or
2, 3, 1 for most people.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1
Mine,
for most.
if you haven't guessed it, is 1, 3, 2. And
1, 3, 2. That was how I liked it, but now it's like 3, 1, 2. I mean, 2 is cool. I love 2 because of Sharpay and everything, but it interchanges. 3 is always my top, but 2 and 1 always interchanges depending on the day.
there's just nothing will change my mind. Then the success of the franchise as a whole led Disney to make a spin-off show, High School Musical, the series, over a
I never seen High School Musical the series, but I heard it was good and have gay characters, so I might watch it.
decade after the third movie aired, which ran for 4
But I'm tired of watching shows about high schoolers.
seasons, and
I'm grown now.
ending in 2023. And honestly, I highly doubt it will be the last High School Musical related spin-off / sequel that we will see. Yeah, love this movie. It is perfection. This is the first movie where I have felt wow, like old. Because I see lately there's been a lot of movie anniversaries that are coming up, and this is the...
When I saw High School Musical, bro, I was like, oh my gosh, thank you that I am alive. That's how I felt when High School Musical first came out, and I was like, waiting in my room to watch it. I was waiting for the countdown. You know, the Disney countdown thing is crazy. And then when it came on, I was like, oh my goodness, thank you for this moment.
The first one that's really been like hit me, that it's like it is 20 years of this. I remember it when it aired and I experienced it in its full glory, and it's crazy. That is all for me. Thanks for indulging this walk down memory lane. Stay safe and try something new this year, Wildcats. Okay, bye.
Bro, this was a great video. Thumbs up to this girl. Period. I really loved High School Musical. High School Musical was my junk. Wildcats, sing along.